Having returned from a successful trip to South Africa, it was now time to start rationalising the Australian business. Henry Jones had a factory in every city in Australia, every capital city, and I took my first trip to Hobart, now as chief executive of the company, and there we were canning, we were absolutely producing anything the farmer brought in, we would put in a can on both sides of the Hobart Wharf. The odd thing was that Jones was managing the Peacock business, and a Peacock was managing the Jones business, and here they were in competition with each other. It was the most unbelievable thing. The accounts were pathetic. They only got a profit out once a year, and we could see very clearly that the factories were useless. And I'm going to talk next week about that's why we took over Tom Piper, to get ourselves an efficient factory. But seeing I was in Hobart last week, I went down to the old wharf and visited the new Henry Jones Hotel, which is a fantastic place, where they've restored a lot of the old factories that Henry Jones built. I just want to tell you a bit about Henry Jones. He started the business of making jam when he was 12 years of age, and he died at the age of 62. He was Australia's greatest industrialist at the time because he started commercial jam making. He was the first man to can fruit in the world, and in fact he started a business in California and in South Africa as well as Australia, and they were the three best climates to can fruit. He started the hops business in Australia, and he started the export of apples out of Australia to the UK. He made a lot of money, and it was a very profitable business during the First World War. And it turned out that Henry Jones worked all his life. He worked 12-hour days, 6 days a week. He just took the Sabbath off and went to church. And in 1926, he went to Canberra to negotiate with the government about trying to get the sugar beet industry started in Tasmania. And Queenslanders were there trying to get the sugar cane industry started, and obviously it needed government support and money. Henry Jones lost the debate. The sugar cane industry started in Queensland, and that night he flew home in a small plane to Tasmania, had a heart attack and died, and that was 1926. From 1926 until when I arrived in December 72, nothing but nothing happened in that company, except in South Africa, where they did run a very good business. It really was little fiefdoms, one in each state, and we had to start closing them all down. I'll talk to you more about that next week.